improve some things on my apps.
Okay, so probably Steam right now, stream is right now ready, and we're ready to start our last round of Drift Corner Grand Prix in Modello. So welcome everyone.
Yeah, welcome everybody, and this is the last of the season, if I'm wrong.
This is last round of the season.
So today we're gonna see who's gonna win this round and, of course, won this season. I don't have
The season winner is right now clear because Krzysztof Rypina took the first spot, but it will be a battle for second and third place. And right now we have Kyle Woods and Adrian Ziemba on the track. First tandem of the day. Kyle is leading, Adrian is chasing, but I can see how Kyle is doing his things. He's very fast and doing all the line perfectly. Oh, contact.
Yeah, sadly I didn't see this because I was not on this place.
Okay. So after first run, Kyle has a big advantage, and let's see how Adrian will do as a lead driver. Because Kyle yesterday was just rocking it, and it was amazing to watch his runs all the time yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a bit far from Kyle is a bit far from Adrian, but keep it on and keep the gap between us.
Trying to catch his front door, a little bit sacrificing a line there. And across the line. So clutch kicking to the win for Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Woods gets the win.
And this is a well-deserved win because you have the pole position of qualification yesterday, and right now you do the job on the track. So next battle, Gabriel Machado against Tono Martin. I don't want to say the name bad.
I don't know, Brazil versus Estonia, so let's see.
This is an international battle.
Very international. Brazil across the world, Estonia, Europe.
Yeah, and Gabriel is very fast, but a bit mistake on this sleeping point, as you can see, and he goes too far on the grass. And Toto take the lead, of course, because the mistake was very big from Gabriel.
Yeah, and right now Tauno is crossing a line, so that will be 10-0 for Tauno Martin from the first run.
Yeah, and it will be not easy to win this battle. Right now, for Gabriel need to make a zero mistake for wish to win.
Yeah, so nearly impossible thing to do, but nothing is impossible right here.
Yeah, and it's only the start of the top 32. And as you can see, Gabriel don't take so much dangerous place. It's a bit far, but he come back on the door. And Milton is making a very decent job. A big mistake over here from Gabriel.
Yeah, you saw that how close Tauno Martin was to the wall. It was an incredible read run from him, and also Gabriel did some mistakes in his chase run. So Tauno Martin gets the win and he's advancing to top 16.
Yeah, it's not easy when you have a 10-0. You need to try everything to take the battle for you, and I think he tried something crazy, but he don't make it.
Yeah, he tried. So yeah, but that wasn't enough. And right now we have Erika Sirkus versus Piotr Veda. They're right now initiating the first corner.
Yeah, Piotr is a bit wide. They touch a little bit the grass, but it's very hard for him to come back in the door because with this mistake he don't have the speed to come back, but he makes the deal. As you can see, Erika is not so close to the wall, and it's a finish. Wow, I think the mistake will be more badly if he.
That should be big advantage for Erikas after the first run, and you saw that how flawless lead run he did. It was just amazing to see, and yeah, we're doing the second run right now.
Yeah, and let's see if he can do something. Oh, big angle on this second clip! Oh, but he lost the third clip.
Very late initiation.
Yeah, it was too much, and look at this, he's in the door.
Safe position every run.
Oh, I don't know what the judge gonna say, but I have my idea who gonna win.
Yeah, Erika Sirkus gets the win.
Of course, Erika.
Because the first run error of Piotr, and then in the second run also he was very late with his initiation. I don't know, probably he was initiating just right after a point when he needs to be sideways. So that was also an advantage for Erikas. So yeah. Erikas gets the win.
Absolutely, and the initiation on this track on Modello is not so easy because it's very simple to lose the front of the car because, as you can see, there is a little jump.
It's a small hill.
Yeah, a small hill. Yeah, it's not a jump. Yeah, it's a hill, but it's very easy to lose the front wheel. And when you lose the front wheel, all you can do is waiting, and like this you go very far on the turn, and it's very hard to come back on the line.
Yeah, once you lose your grip and line going understeer, you're done. Totally, you're done, and it will be a disaster. And at the second zone, so yeah, initiation is very important right here. Also, as a chase driver, you have to be very close just right from the start, because it will be hard at the second corner to jump into the battle and close the gap.
And right now we are waiting for the next battle.
Yeah, for Group B. So some drivers are already connected, some are not, and we're waiting.
Yeah, do you have some information about the battle Dominic Plager against Paulius Pernikas?
I don't really know. I will ask.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I just had an answer. We are already waiting till the end of left side of the bracket, and when Paulius will be still not present here, Dominic will automatically get the win with his my run. As we were waiting, right now we have Michał Strunikov and Sylvester Andrzejewski. Michał is chasing, Sylvester is leading. Oh,
yeah,
very close. Yeah, he just cut the line very hard.
Yeah, and Sylvester is making the job. As you can see, Michał a lot of trouble to come back on the door. And
He
it's
was
too late. It's too late. I think he
struggling.
come back on the finish of the track, but too late to make some points.
Yeah, in the second corner you could see how he was struggling to get into the battle. He was cutting a line, trying to be as close as possible, but Sylvester is very, very fast to catch.
Okay, let's see what Sylvester can do. We know him, he can make a big run. Oh, it's safe and not so close.
That was very, very close.
Yeah, Michael make a little mistake and got a little too far, but as you can see, Sylvester making the job and come back on the door over here at Modello. Very close to the wall for Michael, but I don't know, he can make something with the first run.
Yeah, he did the first run as a chase driver. Mikhail did a lot of mistakes with cutting a line, and in his lead run, you could see how he was, how wide he was at the second outer zone. So that's why Sylvester is in top 16 right now.
Yeah, well deserved, but actually we don't see driver win a battle, we see driver lose battle, because in drift, like we can say every time, you don't win the battle. It's the opponent give you the battle.
Yeah, just about your mistakes and errors. It's all about that. So right now we have Shun Nishiyama from Japan versus Alexei Lysakov. Sorry for pronunciation, but I can tell how to pronounce it properly. But right now they're on the track.
Yeah, and Shen make a line a bit wide, but Alexei making the job, and he tried to be in the door, but it's hard to him to be close. As you can see, you have a strange line. I don't think is what the judge want to see.
Yeah, and what judges said also, Shun at his lead run was one wheel off at the second outer zone, so that should be a little point deduction, but not so much. And let's see what they will show us in the second run.
Yeah, he's not to zero, but I think it was hard to him to be in the door. It was a bit strange because it's like he braked too much.
You can't go with a very good chase run when lead driver is doing mistakes. We could see that in real life competition, last Formula Drift and last Drift Masters.
Yeah, and Sean is a bit far from Alexei, and Sean is from Japan, of course, and his ping is very high. I think he don't want to be too close to make a mistake by the lag.
So we have the decision. Alexei gets the win and he's heading to top 16 of today's competition. Sadly, Sean did some mistakes and we won't see him in top 16 today.
Yeah, it's sad because Sean make on the last run. I see him initiate a bit late. He crossed the line on his initiation with on straight line, and I think this is what cost him the win.
Yeah, especially when he's sacrificing a lot because it's middle of the night for him in Japan. So.
Oh yeah.
Very nice to him, and that he's not sleeping during night, but he's driving in Drift Corner Grand Prix. And right now we have Grzegorz Bartosik versus Leonid Kamirov. Leonid is chasing, Grzegorz is leading.
Oh, very close of a very internal line, and Leonid tried to be in the door, but it's a bit shaky. Good angle from Leonid for make an attack on Gregors, but it was hard to be in the door.
I don't know, man. When I saw that initiation, it was just he cut this inside clip a lot, and it was very hard
Yeah.
to chase that line. And also, just before the finish line at the last wall, he was one wheel off. So that should be a point deduction for Grzegorz. But let's see a second run.
Oh, big flick from Leonid. And one wheel in the dirt. I think it's too far. Sadly.
Cross line all the way.
Yeah, I think make the mistake and just on the back Gregos follow him.
Yes, so Grzegorz Bartosik gets the win, and it is
Yeah,
all about that second run when Leonid just get outside of the track and spun out on the grass, and that was 10-0 advantage for Grzegorz, and he's heading to top 16.
and for the next battle we have Jeremy Clad against Tomek Nowak.
Yeah, Jeremy had a very good solo run in qualification, so he was pretty high on the scoreboard. Let's see how he will do in tandems today. Very smooth runs through all his runs.
Big flick, little flick from Jeremy. And Tomek stay cool head beside him. He take a smooth line. He take his time to come back in the door. And Jeremy tried to put a lot of angle, and I think he's working on Tomek because Tomek makes some mistake. Was not right on the clip.
Yeah, you could see at the last outer zone, he was very off the line. He was very at his inside. So Tomek did a lot of mistakes on his chase run, and Jeremy did very good at his lead run. So I would say that it was a little advantage for Jeremy after the first run.
Yeah, and by the past, Jeremy have some problem when he was on the chase position. I hope for him he work on it. Heavy angle, but it's not so far from Jeremy. He cut the line for come back on the door, and he's working on this power over zone. He's a bit slow, but he can make the deal. He was not very close, but he was at the same distance in every run. So
No, so Jeremy Crowd gets the win because of Tomek's mistakes in his chase run, and his lead run was not also the best what we can see at Modello Park. So yeah, right now we will have bye run from Dominic Blyer because Paulius is not with us today. So sadly we won't
sadly,
see
yeah.
him battling in top 32. And on the live stream you can see just solo run from Dominic.
Yeah, as we can say is a bye run, so it's just for fun. And as you can see, Dominic make the fun.
Yeah, it's making a fun run all the way.
We have a restart. They are restarting the server.
I can see, I can hear a live stream. Do you, Gaetan? Because you could you just go a little bit quiet? Or maybe I hear it from Matty. I don't know.
I'm sorry because I was downloading something. That's why.
Okay, no problem.
Is a cool start for the top 32. We don't have some one more time or some big battle, and I'm waiting to see what next it's coming.
Yeah, so guys, you're asking if they can use carbs at the initiation. So I can explain it that the first carb, that is outside zone number 1, you can only drive it with one wheel. So 2 wheels on this first carb, it will be point deduction, but the inside clip number 1, it's a first corner inside clip, you can drive it into with the 2 wheels. So 2 wheels on the inside clip is allowed, 2 wheels at the outside zone number 1 is not allowed. So
yeah, and it's not the perfect line when you are outside on the first clip, because it's very sleepy on this area. It's
yeah,
very
these
easy to
are very
match
sleepy. Yeah. Yep, so 2 drivers are ready, and we are good to go with right side of the 32. That would be Abdulaziz Al-Harbi and Dominic Urfels. Dominic is chasing, Abdulaziz is leading. Big
Dominic on the good line, and Abdulaziz is a bit far,
Ooh.
but lot of angle, and it go in the grass.
And he's gone. So
this zone is very hard because it's very easy to go too far, because you need to make a transition, brake the car, open up the throttle very early.
And also a camber of this curve is just into the outside, so it automatically go with you to the outside, and easily you can catch some grass and let it go.
And this time is Dominic on the leader position. And Abdulaziz now he have 0, he try everything to win this battle.
Go harder, go home, as in his spoiler.
Yeah, but in the front of him, Dominic is very smooth, very cool. I think it will be hard, very close for Abdulaziz, but I don't think he's gonna make it. But very nice chase run from Abdulaziz.
I appreciate that chase run of Abdulaziz, because he was going very hard. Some small little contacts at the last corner, but that was not enough to beat that 10-0 mistake in his lead run.
It's sad because we see if Abdulaziz don't lose his car on the first run, I think he's gonna pass.
Sadly for him, he's very high at the scoreboard, so that loss in top 32 would cost him a lot of points, as he was trying to go higher in the scoreboard. but let's see right now. Battle between Leszek Rachimov and Paweł Kowalik. Paweł is leading, Leszek is chasing. Sorry, I'm wrong. Paweł is,
Yeah, no
is
problem.
chasing, but Leszek is leading.
And Paweł tried to be in the door, and he make it. A lot of left foot brake for staying drift and close to. Oh, little contact, but nothing too much wrong. I don't know what the judge gonna say about this.
I don't know too, because Leszek was doing very good at his lead run, and I think that Paweł did some mistakes and he was going too hard for him, so he did that collision.
Yeah.
But judges should watch a replay. But let's see the second run right now.
And this time Paweł is in the front on the leader position, and look at this, it's actually very close in the door. I think he's not joking.
yeah, of course. They are going very hard.
Yeah, a strange line, but he stay on the door, he make the battle. Oh, little contact on the finish. Oh, what happened on the finish? I don't know.
I don't know what happened, but that was just amazing how hard they gone.
Did the two drivers cross the finish line between the contact?
I don't know. The judges right now are watching replay, so we need to wait a bit. Some discussion I can hear.
One
that was
judge
just
for
amazing
Lesiec,
how
two
hard
judge for
they gone.
Lesiec, and that is
Did
Lesiec, Rashmikov. How do you say the name? Because thank you very much. Win this battle.
Yes, so that was Paweł's fault of this contact, and Leszek had a very good proximity at his chase run. You could see from the start to the finish line he was very close. That's why, in judges' opinion, he deserved a win. So Leszek is heading to top 16 right now.
Another Byron on this top 32.
Yeah, we can see Maciek's Hawaii opponent. Oh, Paweł Korpulinski can't be with us today because Maciek Hawaii was had a battle with Paweł, but Paweł is not with us. Paweł is right now preparing to join Modello competition in real life. So
yeah, it's this weekend, and when you come very far, because Modello is in Irish.
Ireland, yeah.
Yeah, in Ireland. Yeah, sorry.
So pretty far from Poland. And,
yeah, it's very far.
His car gone a few days ago, but he was just taking plane to join them. Yeah, so right now we'll have server restart. Am I wrong? Yeah, I am right.
Server restart?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I was wrong. We have Group D right now. Sorry, man. You need to rejoin us.
Okay, no problem. You're gonna pay for this.
Yeah, maybe Leszek had less angle, but he had the proximity that Paweł didn't have. So that's the way judges said to me, and it was all about the contact in the chase run at the first run. So that was small point deduction for the first run for Paweł, and that's it where Leszek won.
And we are waiting for the pilot.
And that contact from the chase run of Leszek, he did that contact after finish line, so it was not point detection.
Okay, okay. Thank for the information from the judge.
Yeah. I have one headphones and I can hear two guys talking in one moment, so it's pretty hard for me. But what I can hear, I can tell.
You are a commentator. You need to train yourself for this.
Yeah, multitasking all the way. I'm watching, I'm hearing, I'm speaking, everything right now. Translation, of course, because judges are talking in Polish. We are talking in English. But right now we have Brian Igan and Manuel Dudka, so both guys are ready. Oh, Manuel is using your skin.
Yeah, I see that. I'm not happy with this. He was in the first release, so no problem with this. And he used the skyline, and I'm happy with this because I think I'm the only one with the skyline, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it today because yeah, I think Manuel is a bit stressful today. And come very far with this skyline. Monster big mistake. Oh, that was a missile.
Yeah, it's a totally missile. It's just going too hard because Brian was very fast at the initiation, so he wanted to catch up and just flew away into the grass line, catching the Brian with himself. So
yeah, I know Brian, and I think he's not very happy to be pressure.
Yeah.
And look at this, Brian make the battle. He know very well this very good this track, and big mistake for Manuel, and Brian finished this run in solo.
So double 10 zeros for Brian, and he's heading to top 16.
Yeah, of course, it's easy to judge a battle like this. And we're gonna see Alan Hines against Camille later.
Yeah. Let's see what Alan will do today, because Krzysztof Rypina is not with us. He's sitting with judges, because yesterday what I could hear, he was at darts championship, so he was throwing darts, and today he's judging. So.
And Camille Glazer have a lot of pressure on his shoulder because it's very hard to take Alan at home on this track of Modello. And as you can see, Alan is very fast with the Sylvia. I don't know if Camille can do something on this run. He tried everything to come back on the door, but it's too late. It's not in the right way. I think Alan have a big advantage on this run.
Yeah, so as Alan was just flying through the course, Camille couldn't do anything.
I know Alan on this track, and I know it's very fast on the start line, and because he knows very well the track and the car. Let's see what Alan can do. Push it on the back, and sadly go over the track. And I think this is a zero mistake for Alan. I'm waiting the judge, but damn, that's a mistake for Alan. I'm waiting the judge. I'm not sure that.
Dominik, wyłącz Facebooka.
Because for me, I'm waiting because Camille don't do zero mistake on this first run, and right now Alan make a mistake on the initial. I think he go too far, He tried
Yeah,
to be very close. He played the battle, but
I don't know, man. He's real life drifter IDC pro right now.
yeah, and
So
IDC the
that
rules is
mistake
simple.
of experienced driver.
Yeah, and in the IDC it's very simple. You need to go full on the first corner or do nothing. It's a special style on this track, and all the drivers know very well these rules, and everybody go everybody go hard on this turn. I don't know if Camille Glaser made a mistake because don't break for me. I don't know what the judge gonna see and say after the replay. It's a hard time for the judge and for Alan right now. I think if Alan pass or if there is one more time, I don't know, but it's gonna be a lot of luck for Alan. He's sad because he played the battle and he do a little mistake, and he it was hard for him. He pay him very hard.
Here at the live stream, we can see a inception of streams because we're watching a stream of a stream, but
I am in the deception too because I don't want to see Alan lose a battle like this. I don't want to see a battle like this, and I'm waiting for this.
judges are right now debating both of runs of Pavel Kovalik and Leszek, and Alan versus sorry, Kamil Glazer, yeah. But we need to see one more time what he did at the initiation. So what caused Alan hitting him so hard? Because his hit was very hard. It was not just normal hit, but it was just very hard.
I don't know, in my point of view, but it's only my point of view. I see Alan try to make the initiation a bit late for being in the door very quick, and he bumped a little bit the back of the car of Camille Glaser, but you know on Assetto Corsa the contact are a bit strange sometimes, and I think that's why you see this very hard. But for me, it's a little mistake. It's nothing. In real life,
you need to just explain to viewers because they didn't see that. So we saw an initiation of Camille. He was probably something slow, but I don't know really. And Alan just hit him too hard. And
Yeah,
now judges are watching a replay from Assetto Corsa.
yeah, I'm just saying, in real life, with a thing like this, you break the front of the front bumper, or just squeeze it, and no problem, you can make the run. But in Assetto Corsa, you don't have this, sadly.
Especially with rear bumpers, because in real life, drift cars has very soft rears, and they can go very hard into the wall and nothing happens.
Not all car, but
Not
professional
all the
car.
cars, but professional cars mostly have very soft rear end.
I say this because my car is not very soft on the back.
Okay.
We one judge for one more time. Two judge for one more time. And that is one more time. Yeah, and Christophe say a good information on the first one. Camille Glaser was very far from Alan, and he fall against the rules for I don't know, I don't remember the name, but you need to make the battle. That's the rules. You can be
Yeah,
very far from the other driver, or if you're very far, is zero. So that's why there is one more time, and
yeah.
the
What
judge.
I can also hear from judges, that was just no battle from Camille. It was just two. I don't know. Alan was just skyrocketing through the course. Camille was very, very far. So that was 10-0. And the second one, that hit was very strange, and we can't say for sure what happened right there. And Alan was very, very fast. So it is 10-0 in the second one. And yeah, we will have one more tie right now.
I think the pressure is a bit on the shoulder of Alan because what the judge say is Alan make the mistake in the second one, so
Yeah,
I
he was
think
very, very
he has
fast.
the pressure.
You could see in the first one how fast he was initiating, and then he was just surprised how slow Camille was. And right now it is happening what happened just
In the
few
yeah, in the
minutes
first.
ago.
I think the car of Camille Glaser needs some grip, and the car of Alan is very grippy, as you can see. He's very very fast. I think Camille make too much angle, have too much sleepy car. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Alan is also very experienced in this track, especially. So he knows how to set up his car properly. And let's see right now what will happen, as Alan will need to be
I
a little
hope he's.
bit more careful.
Yeah, I hope he don't do the same mistake.
Yeah, he's very slow right now.
Yeah, yeah, he was very far. I know Alan, and right now he's taking he's a secure run.
Heavy breathing and going slow. Oh, what
Oh, and
happened?
Camille make a big mistake, very
Oh,
far.
again. How big
And
angle was that?
yeah, and Alan make the job.
Yes, that should be easy decision from judges right now.
Yeah, it's
Alan has.
Alan's.
Camille did very big mistakes. His lead run was going too wide with big angle. And yeah, I don't know how Alan even handled that as a chase driver, but good job.
Left foot brake.
Left foot brake, a
That's
lot
all.
of clutch. So right now we have Jani Virtanen versus Sergei Kamirov. So Finland versus Russia. As Finland is leading.
Yeah, Sylvia battle. Sergei make initiation a bit late, and Gianni Vertanen try to initiate very early. I see one wheel off of the track, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw that too. And they're heading to the last corner and finish line. So Sergei was very at the inside in the first inside clip, as Yanni was dropping one wheel off at his lead run. So I don't know in which way that will go, but
I'm waiting for see what Yanni can do on the chase position. Oh, he's very close. He touched him a little bit. And big mistake from Sergei, but I don't know if the mistake is because he was hit by Yanni.
oh,
Oh, this is a mistake for Sergey for sure right now.
A lot of mistakes in the second run. I think judges will need to look at it very closely, and I don't know about this first hit and then the mistakes from Sergey at the second part of this track.
One judge for Yanni, two judges for Yanni, and Gianni Vatanen take his win.
Yep, so it is all about the second part of chase run. It's all about that hit of Sergey in the second part. So Yanni was a mistake at the first corner, but that's going straight at the last corner was too much. It's hard to me to explain, but when a lead driver needs to go his quali line and quali run, so in the second part you could see when he hit that wall he was going straight and was unchaseable, but at the first corner was just Yanni's fault, and if Sergey would handle that to the end with his nice lead run, probably he could get the win, but it was all about the second part of this run.
It's not easy to judge.
Yeah, it's not easy to judge, and then it's not easy to explain it, to be clear and precise.
But we understand you there.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
It was perfect. So, next battle, Thibaut Lobus against Giorgios Canitas. A French guy, of course.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho.
Oh ho. Oh!
Great initiation from Thibaut, but look what Giorgios do. Big mistake on the initiation. I think he was too far on the transition, and it's easy to him to be in the door, but big mistake.
You guys are asking about two wheels of the track. Two wheels are not incomplete run. Three wheels are incomplete run, but point deduction can cost a lot during tandems. So one wheel and then two wheels off could cost a win. So, but three wheels of the track are incomplete run, to be precise.
Thanks for the precision.
Yep. Oh, what happened?
Yeah, I think Thibaut lose a lot of time on his start. I don't know what judge gonna say, but he don't make the start on the same time with Giorgios. I don't know what happened, if he don't look right or if he don't look the chat on the right moment.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened also.
Yeah, the gap was very big.
Just slept over. Judges need to only see if it wasn't any false start or something like that, but if everything was okay, it would be Thibault's fault of this start. So let's see.
I don't know. Personally, I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
I was looking the card, not looking the chat, and I was looking Thibaut, and Thibaut don't take the start at the right moment. Janja are looking replay actually.
Yeah, I'm just right now listening very, very close to them. Let's see what they will decide. Yeah, what you can see at the first run, after they initiate, Gedrius was going almost backwards and then almost straight. And then in the second run, I don't know, man. Probably one more time, but we need to wait a bit. As you guys are waiting for the judges' call, don't forget to hit that like button under the stream. Tell your friends, maybe someone would like to compete with us or only watch and hear what we can say about this. So we appreciate every support of you.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people take his time for make you a stream, so be kind, and if you liked it, if you like the stream, put this stream on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram or where you want, but talk about it is the best thing you can do for us.
Yep, exactly. So all judges are probably ready, but
We are waiting for the judge decision. Oh, one more time for one judge. And this is one more time.
yeah, so what was I trying to say before? Gedrius, the first run was almost straight after the initiation, and then in the second run, T-Bolt slept over, and Gedrius' run was not so good, but the two double 2-0s, and that's why they got one more time.
So right now there is a lot of pressure on the shoulder of the both driver.
Yep, so judges are ready. We're waiting for Gedrius, because I can see T-Bolt. Yeah, Gedrius is live. And we should be good to go.
So let's go for one more time. Let's see if Gideus make the same mistake. He will make a cool ignition. Don't take too much risk. And as you can see, Thibaut is very, very good on the white line. He put a lot of angle, touch a little bit the clipping point, but it's okay. But on the back, Gideus was close, but with some mistake.
Yeah, he did some mistakes, especially at the second part of the track when he just literally stopped at the second wall after he was trying to be as close to T-Bolt. And Thibault was doing very good at his lead run. Right now they're switching sides. Thibault will be
This time
chasing.
Thibault need to be quick and
Yeah, he's quicker.
quicker, but a bit slow on the start. I think we have some ping problem. That's why we don't have the information at the right time. And I think sadly for Thibault it was too far awaiting the judge, but that is.
So Gedrius Catinas gets the win.
Of course, sadly for I don't know why Thibault don't take the advantage on the start.
I don't know too. His ping is just 44, 43, so I don't know. It's all about ping today.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, of course, it's not a problem ping.
So right now we'll see Pontus Jakobsson Byron, and after that we'll have a 10 minutes break because we need to set server to top 16. We need to set everything, everyone's skin properly to everyone have their own one, and we will come back in 10 minutes with top 16 left side of the bracket. So Group E.
So okay, technical break. Did we stay online? I don't know. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
they are back, and be ready for the top 16.
so top 16 action is ready to go.
And for the first battle, we have Kyle Woods against Tono Martin.
As Kyle won yesterday's quali, he will be leading. Town will be chasing.
Here we go again. Oh, big anger from Kabul. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, one wheel on the curb.
Yeah, I was a bit sleepy and I think I
cutting
will
the line.
open my
Oh,
eyes.
contact!
Yeah, contact from Tono and Kyle. Was a bit far from Tono was a bit far from Kyle all the run and come back on the door but touch him.
Yeah, that contact was just too much to Kyle to make good transition to next corner. So that should be Kyle's advantage after the first run.
I'm waiting for Kyle on this position. And take not so much risk, but it's not too far. Oh, he's very close from
I can hear his clutch. He's right now crying.
Oh, Tono make a big mistake and hit the wall, but by luck for him, Kyle helped him to be in drift.
And so Kyle Woods gets the win.
Yeah,
And that gap
Kyle,
in the first run, and then I contacted the lead run. It was just too much, and Kyle got the win.
And next battle, I don't know why, but I think I have a deja vu with this. The next battle is Dominic Plager again, Erika Jokus, and this is not the first time.
Yeah, it's
He
not the
falls
first time they
against.
see them.
That's why I was saying the deja vu. I don't remember where he fall against together.
Let's go.
And the two pilot know very well the track and the car. And the two pilots take a lot of risk on this clip. Look
Very
at
close.
Ericas, it's very close from Dominic. And Dominic make a bull tape on the clip.
Yeah, that proximity through all course from Erika's was just amazing as a chase driver. Dominic did a small mistake with wall hit, but that was just amazing what Erika's did as a chase driver. I'm amazed what happened right there. So they're going again, switching the sides. Right now Dominic is chasing.
Oh, Dominic is very close from Ericas. Look at this! Oh my god, this proximity on the Asian was mental. Definitely mental. Look at this, he's staying on the track, he's staying in the door.
Yeah.
What a run!
Oh my
What
god,
a
man.
run!
I don't want to be a judge right now.
I want to be a
judge.
judge right now for me. Oh my god! And Ericas get the win. And yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so what I hear from judges, both of these guys had amazing chase runs. That was just proximity all the way. But Erika's won with his lead run, because when we are deciding who's the winner, who's the loser, we need to compare lead to lead, chase to chase. So Erika's did not
Of
any
course.
mistakes because Dominic did a small wall hit. That small mistake cost him a win. So Erika's gets the win and he's heading to top 8 right now. But
Yeah, of course, the battle is not just one corner. But give me goosebump, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to see battle like this. I don't know. I don't want to know the finish.
Yeah.
But I like to see battle like this. It's very interesting. So next battle we have Sylvester Andrzejewski against Grzegorz Bardiowski.
Atoshik, yeah.
Ah, thank you.
You're doing pretty well as a Polish.
I try, but it's not
Okay,
easy, you know.
I know what you feel with French names, so.
French name is it's easy to say.
Yeah, for sure.
And Grzegorz is a bit far from Sylvester. Try to keep it on to come back on the door of Sylvester, but I don't know if Grzegorz can make it. Oh, he touched Sylvester on the last corner.
And so Sylvester, it was as always very fast and clean. Grzegorz was trying to catch him up. He sacrificed some angle, he sacrificed some line. So yeah, let's see what will happen as they are switching sides. As always, Sylvester will try to be as close, leaving some space at the initiation, surprisingly. Oh!
Well, that was mental. The break, the break was very mental.
Unexpected one.
Sylvester know very well how to to make a chase position in battle.
Yep, so that's it for this battle. And yeah, Sylvester Andrzejewski gets the win, and mostly for that, yeah, for he did amazing lead run, and then and as a chase driver, I don't know how he did that. As chasing Grzegorz, because Grzegorz did very wide line with a lot of brake and the second zone. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
that's a
very extreme.
yeah, extreme. Yeah,
For me, I see him touching him, but he breaks a lot, so you avoid the contact. Is cool.
yeah. So he will have right now Alexei. Sorry for I can pronounce it, and Jeremy Clapp.
Yeah, you're right. Good say. So let's see what Jeremy can do. Oh, a lot of anger from the French driver at Modello and look Alexei.
Ooh.
He come back on the door. He's not perfect, but he tried to make the battle. Oh, too much anger for Alexei. Sadly,
Deep correction.
yeah, it's I don't know if is a zero mistake, but
Yeah, that will be for sure a lot of point deduction for Alexei because of
yes.
his mistakes and his chase run. Yeah, Jeremy did very high angle lead run for sure.
Let's see what Jeremy can do on the chase position. Alexei have nothing to lose right now. It's all in for him. And this is all what I call an all-in for Alexei. Lot of angle on the first corner. Let Jeremy stay cool head and come back on the door of Alexei. Alexei is very close from the wall, but it's not good because he lost the last clip. Yes, it's not an hug for Alexei, and Jeremy Cladet take the win.
Yeah, so Jeremy Clad gets the win because of that Alexei's mistakes. First as a chase driver, then as a lead driver. He did some mistakes also, but yeah.
We see Alexei try everything on the first corner for
Yeah, he did
for make zero mistake for Jeremy, but I think Jeremy know very well how to make a lot of angle on the initiate, and it's not a solution for the zero mistake from him.
Yeah, so right now we're waiting for guys from right side.
We're gonna have an interesting battle, I think, because I see on the top 16 for the next battle, or maybe later, I see Masiek alone against Brian again.
Yeah, Maciek Cohen, yeah, our truck maker facing Brian again. So again, Irish driver in an Irish truck.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this battle.
Yeah, that should be a very nice battle to watch. Both of these guys very experienced and doing everything in this competition whole season.
And I was calling him, and there he is, Masiek alone against Brian again, of course. And Brian again don't make a big deal on qualification at Modello, only 15
Yeah.
position.
He could done it better, but what I remember, he did 1-0, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's go. Let's see what they will show us today.
Let's see if Brian can show to Masiek he's at home right now. Brian is a bit far from Masiek. Some correction for come back on the door of Masiek, and Masiek is on the limit of the grass. It's hard to him to keep it on, but Brian is just on the back of him. Come back on the door on the last corner. That's a clean run from the both driver.
Yeah, for sure. Brian could be a little bit closer for the first part of this track, but second part proximity of him was very close. And yeah, we need to see what Maciek will do as a chase driver, because
Yeah.
I expect big things.
I hope too. I hope.
Yeah. This should be the big.
So Masiek is a bit far from Brian. I think he can come back, but a lot of angle. It will be very hard to him to come back on the door. But what I was talking, like look at him. But a lot of risk take from Masiek and Brian. Stay on the line qualification, and Masiek do a lot of mistake on the chase position.
Pretty much chaos as a chase driver.
Yeah, and of course it's Brian. Brian again, go to the top 8.
Yeah, very unexpected, as Maciek is always doing very nice chase runs. Maybe he slept over at the beginning, maybe not. I don't know what happened, but he did a lot of mistakes as a chase driver, especially in the second part. He sacrificed a lot of angle, line. Just it was all about Brian's performance.
Yeah, if you're not on the door on the initial, it's very hard to come back at Modello.
Yep. So right now we have Dominik Urfas and Leszek Rachimov. They're already at the track.
And Leszek have a lot of grip on this BMW, and Dominik tried to come back on the door, but it's not enough. It's very hard to him to come back on the contact in the door of Leszek.
So
I think he was.
Advantage for Leszek after the first run, because Dominik couldn't keep up after him.
Let's see what Leszek can do in the chase position and what Dominik can do on the lead position. Leszek don't take some risk, but he's a bit strange line on the second flip. But he come back on the door. Oh, Dominik off angle, a big mistake from Dominik.
I think that Dominik was just going too hard. And
yeah, very too hard. And sadly, Leszek bumped him, but Dominik make a big mistake over here.
Yeah, chase driver couldn't make it after lead to run like this, so it's pretty simple when the lead driver is not going with his quality line and quality run. Chase driver can't do anything with something like this.
So next battle we have Alan Hein against Pontus Jacobson, sorry.
Yep. So Pontus will have his first battle today because he had Byron in top 32.
Yeah, and Byron is not an advantage because when you pass directly to the top 16 with a Byron, you're not really in the mood for the battle.
Yeah. You need to be in a just like battle mood to win everything, but when you don't have your opponent, you can lose that easily, especially going against Alan.
Yeah, that line every time is very fast on the start, and this Sylvia sees have a lot of grip. but look at this. Potius make the battle, he come back on the door, he can make it. He's very, very close for Milan on the finish line.
Yeah. If he just do his first part of this run better, it would just be amazing. But second part was, oh, he was very, very close to Alan. And yeah, let's see what he will do as a lead driver when Alan will be chasing.
Yeah, let's see what Alan can do, because I like the style of Alan in the chase position.
Yeah, he's always very aggressive, and he's doing his best.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
What happened? I see Alan initiation a bit late. I see Pontius make lot of angle, strange lot of angle. I don't know.
Whoa!
Pontius trying to
now
come
he'll
back
be overtaking.
on the front
Yeah,
of the track.
he's back. He's back. Oh man!
And Alan take the win.
What happened? I don't know.
Yeah. Pontius say my bad because make a mistake on the initiation. Sadly put too much angle. He go on the grass. Very strange initiation, and of course Alan passed him because he do a big mistake. Next battle is Jani Virtanen against Georgios Kanitas.
Yeah, Gedrus will be chasing. Yanni is leading.
Yeah, and Yanni is very fast, as you can see, and a two-time ignition for Georgios, and Yanni going in the grass. Sadly, what a mistake from Yanni.
First one tire, then second tire, and he's gone.
This corner is absolutely... It's very hard. This corner is very hard because it's very easy to put one wheel on the grass.
Yes, when I was trying to do my quali run, the first run I did some mistakes at the initiation, but in the second run, during that long second corner, I was very little on the gas and was just off the angle, only to keep inside the track. So it's very hard to keep it in, especially when you're doing as a lead driver to make as best as you can. But right now they're switching sides as Gedrus is leading.
Yeah, and Yanni is making a good chase run, but if Gradius don't make a zero mistake, it's finished for him. It's finished for Yanni.
Yep, so that's it for this battle. Sadly for Yanni and his mistake, Gedrus Katinas gets the win and he's advancing on.
And we are in top 8, guys.
Yes, so top 8 of our last round of this season.
Yeah, and he's gonna be very fast right now because top 8 we had no time to
Yeah.
to cool down.
Only the best of the best stays right there, so I don't know, man. Only maybe 10-0 mistakes will be deciding who's advancing and who's losing. But I don't wanna be a wizard or something. Just
No.
we will need to wait a bit to see what this guy will show us at the debate.
So right now in top 8 we have Kai Wood against Erika Djukus, Sylvester Andrzejewski against Jeremy Cladet, Brian again against Jacek Rajnikov, and Alan Hein against Yerdus Kanitas.
I don't know, but I can't say which one is the worst. All of these guys are pretty much the best of what they're doing. They're highly on the scoreboard, so it will be all about that last battles in top 8. So yeah, something may be changed in scoreboard. So it's very important to win battle from right now. So it's all about hard driving right there.
I think he will be not a good podium if we don't see a Irish guy on it.
Yeah, that will be what a surprise, man.
Shame if you're not on the podium. Shame. That is Kyle Wood, first place on qualification against Erika Djukus, who was 9th position of qualification.
Yeah, but you need to see that both of these guys had over 90, probably. It was just amazing how high score was yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
Big flick from Kyle. And Erika's is very close from Kyle Wood. As you can see, good transition for the boss driver on this corner. Left foot brake for Erika Djukus. Oh, Kyle Wood is very lot of anger for Kyle Wood over there. And he crossed the finish line.
I don't know, man. Erika's today is just devil inside as a chase driver. How close he is from the start to the finish line. I can't believe that what is happening with Erika's today. So that could be a final battle, not top 8, but right now they're switching sides and I don't know, man, what Kyle will do as a chase driver. He knows that he needs to go all in to win it. Oh, contact! And Erika's just fly off the track. So sadly, Erika Djukus gets the win and is heading to top 4 because of the contact at the initiation. Yep, so the next battle, Sylvester Andrzejewski versus Jeremy Cloud.
And Jeremy Cloud at the fire today. I hope he can do something great. And look at this, with Sylvester. Sadly lost some space between him. Sylvester make a very good chase run, but Jeremy have some trouble for come back on the door. I think this is cost a lot of points for him.
Yeah, right now you can see how fast Sylvester is today, because Jeremy is not a bad driver, but how many problems he had to even keep up after Sylvester. When once he get into the track, he was just unstoppable at his lead run.
A big gap between the two drivers, but look at this, he can come back on the door.
Sylvester is having not good angle, but he's having a proximity that Jeremy didn't have. And let's wait for judges' call. Yeah, so Sylvester Andrzejewski gets the win and he's heading to top 4.
And when you are on top 4, it's very easy to have a place on the podium.
Yeah, just 1 foot on the podium right now. So right now we'll have Leszek Rahimov versus Brian Egan.
Can you say again? So like this,
Leszek
I don't do mistake. Thank you. Yes, of course.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. Leszek was better yesterday. He needs to lead first. We will have your turn in a minute.
A good initiation for Brian, but a bit close for him.
Whoa! What happened right now from Brian? At the first part of this run, Leszek really cut that inside clip. He was very at this inside line, and then in the second part, Brian. I don't know what happened with Brian, but he did very big mistake as a chase driver, and that could cost him a lot right now, as they're switching sides.
Yeah, it was a bit strange. Some strange mistake from Brian. I don't know him like this.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what happened right there. So let's go.
Brian, put lot of angle initiation, but look at this.
Leszek is right behind him.
Yeah, yes, it's very close. Almost touched Brian on this corner. Oh, what to do? But with a big mistake after this, but what to do?
Yeah, a little bit contact right after, but oh man, what happened right there?
I don't know.
It's very close.
There is some mistake on the post driver in the chase position and in the lead position on the two. I say one voice for Brian, 2 voice, 3 voice for Brian, and that is Brian again go in top 4.
Yep. So probably it was about first run when Leszek cut the inside clip. His line was not so good, and yeah, Brian did a mistake as a chase driver. And then in the second run, contact between them from Leszek. So then also he hesitated at the last corner, and overall Brian did a better job. So he's advancing to top 4.
So right now we have Alan Hein in the leader position and Giordus Canitas in the chase position, and Giordus make a big ignition over here. I have some connection problem, I don't know why.
It's all good. Alan is doing his things and a little bit run, so almost flawless.
I'm sorry, I don't see very well the run because Windows updates come on my PC.
Okay.
And he say, give me all your connection, please.
So yeah, Alan Hines did a very good job as a lead driver, and then Gedrius was not so good as a chase driver. So right now they're switching sides, and yeah, we'll see what happened right now.
I don't take too much risk, Alan, on the ignition, but he's in the door of Gedrius. A clean run from the boss driver, actually. no mistake from Gedius, but I don't know if he can make it for take this battle for him.
So 3 judges are for Alan Hines. So Alan gets the win and he's heading to top 4. As right now we'll see today's devil, so Erica's, and today's the fastest one, Sylvester. So that would be very, very interesting battle, of course.
It's not the first time we see battle against these two drivers, if I'm wrong.
I don't know, probably not the first one, but Erica's is looking very good today.
I'm waiting the initiation. Oh, look at this, very great, but what a run, what an initiation from Ericas and Sylvester. Ericas have some trouble for come back on the door with a strange line, but he's still here. And in the front of him, Sylvester make a very, very good leader position run.
Yeah, have you seen how good that lead run was? It was just 95 plus lead run, so very good from lead driver's position. Erika did some mistakes as a choice driver because I could see that he was struggling to keep up after Sylvester. But let's see right now what will happen as Sylvester is chasing. He's very, very close.
Yeah, it's very close, but look on the front of him. Look, Ericas is very, very smooth on the line. I like that. It's very, very cool to see this. But on the back of him, there is Sylvester on the door of Ericas. I don't know what the judge gonna say.
Just a very close battle from the start to the end. Both of these guys very good lead runs. Maybe I'm mistaken, but Sylvester did not as many mistakes as a chase driver, but I don't know. Let's see what will judges say after watching the replay.
Yeah, and right now it's a place on the final. We are waiting for the judge, of course. But no, everything is not finished. Everything is not over for the driver who lose, because he can make a little final for the third position.
And we'll have a small final for the third place before a grand final.
And a classical battle next. Brian again against Alan Hine. And say if I'm wrong, but these two drivers are friends in real life, so I hope to see a very cool battle. So it make it. There is for sure on the podium an Irish guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So no shame today for the Irish guy on the competition.
Yeah, definitely. As they will be facing themselves in the Saturday, because it's IDC round on a Saturday, and then Sunday that will be Drift Masters. So lot of fun this week to watch as a Drift fan, of course. So looking forward to seeing the battles of the weekend at Modello Park in real life. But yeah.
This weekend is the Jab Fest at Modello.
Yeah, Jab Fest, IDC, Drift Masters. There's a lot of things happening.
the judge are looking the replay. The pressure, the suspense is overnight, actually.
Yeah. Drivers are right now having heart attacks.
Yeah, it's you remember it's a place for the big final. We're gonna be in the final one more time from one judge. What gonna say the other judge? I see only one word more time. It's hard to say. Only one more time. We need two judging one more time, and that's it. Two judging one more time, so it's one more time.
Okay, so right now what I hear from judges, Sylvester was much aggressive than Erikas as a chase driver, but Erikas was have a lot of smooth. He was doing all of zones, so that's why they decided they should go one more time. As all we want to see them going one more time for sure.
Let's see what happened at Modello. Everybody car on the chase position. Let's see if Erika can be smooth on the chase position. He tried to be very close, some correction, but he's on the door of Sylvester. And Sylvester make a very, very good chase, lead position run. And some mistake from Erika's, I think.
Yeah, bro. What I'm saying today for the, I don't know which time, but Sylvester is very, very fast today. As Erika's is very smooth on the other hand and is doing his line perfectly. So let's see how Sylvester will do as a chase driver right now.
Oh, Sylvester is on the front of the car. Make a little touch on Erika's. And Erika's go outside of the track, but he can come back. This is gonna cost a lot of Sylvester.
Yeah, and across the finish line, so that contact.
Erika's get the win.
Erika's gets the win just off one contact, so how close this battle was, for sure.
And Erika's.
Sylvester, don't go anywhere. You'll have a battle for the first place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The next battle gonna be mental. I hope so. Is Alan in the leader position and Brian again in the
for sure. But let's see.
And Brian stay close to Alan. No problem for him to go on the door of Alan. Look at this, very smooth, good transition for Brian. He come 2-2 with Alan. Lot of aggressivity from Brian, and Alan make a very, very clean run. No problem for him.
Oh boy, that was very, very close run. The proximity of Brian's chase run was just unbelievable, and he did not even touch him. I don't know how he did that, but it was unbelievably close, especially at the second part when he was touching the front tire of Alan's car. Oh, let's see the second part.
Yeah, let's see what Alan can say to Brian to say, hey, I'm the best at Modello.
Yeah.
And I think he's talking about Look the proximity from Alani, but it's very, very smooth. He come back on the door of Brian, very close to him. A bit far, but he come back like a mental dive on it. I don't know. Right now, yes, it's hard to be a judge. I don't know.
Judges said,
One more
I'm
time.
out. I'm out. I'm out. Let's go.
So the judge say, do it again. It's
Do
one
it
more
again.
time.
Let's go. Let they go one more time and one more time and one more time. To the small mistake of one of these guys, because they're doing amazing today.
There we go again. It's all in. It's right now for a place for the big final. Very good ignition for the boss driver, but a bit far from Brian. But he come back on the door of Lalan and make a mistake on him.
He was trying too hard. And that's it for the first part of this one more time.
Yeah, I don't want to go too fast, but for me it's a 10-0 for Brian, 0 for Brian and 10 for Alan.
Yeah, probably, yeah. If there was not any slowing down from Alan, that should be Brian's mistake and Brian's fault. So if I'm not mistaken, right now our main judge is having connection problem because I can't hear him.
Oh no, please.
Please,
Right
Matty,
now.
come back to us. Yeah, we need to wait a bit for our main judge because right now he's disconnected. Okay, so yeah, I can hear him right now. So he's right now connected to the server, and shortly we'll have a second part of this one more time.
So we are waiting for the judge. It's just a question of time right now.
Yeah, Brian was trying to go full hum.
And Brian need to do everything for the second part of this battle for try to keep the win or make one more time. But he need to if Alan I need to do mistake for one more time, but it's not the style of Alan. Alan is very clean, very smooth, no mistake on the track. It's gonna be a very hard part for Brian right now. And there we go again. Brian in the lead position with lot of angle. Look at this. And Alan keeping on, keep the distance, he stay on the tour of Brian, no mistake from the both driver. And a very cool and smooth transition from Alan for come back on the door of Brian, and that is
Right now it's just after 10-0 in the first run, was just Alan's easy win. And right now we'll have a small final between Sylvester Andrzejewski and Brian Egan.
no time to cool down. You need to
No, just two the most important battles of the day, and yeah, last round of the season. So let's go.
Sylvester on the lead position and Brian again on the chase position. Sylvester is very smooth line, and Brian keeping on, stay on the door. Sylvester very close, but some mistake because he's not very smooth on the distance. Very close to the wall for Sylvester. What a lead run! What a lead run from Sylvester.
Yeah, amazing lead runs all the day today from Sylvester. So, oh, amazing things doing right now. And we're waiting for the second part of this battle for the third place today. As they are switching sides and they're ready to go.
Let's see, I'm waiting for Sylvester Andrzejewski on the chase position. Oh, very close to Brian. It bumped him a little bit, but no problem for Brian. There is no big mistake for him. Sylvester tried to be very close to him, and Brian put a lot of angle, but a big mistake from him on this clip because it was a two-time acceleration. One judge for Brian, two judge for Brian, and three judge for Brian again, who go in third place.
So yeah, Brian again gets the third place of the last round in Modello. So congrats to him. Sadly, of that Sylvester's mistake at the chase run, he pushed him just right after the initiation. Oh, what is happening right now? Alan has a connection issue, so we will have to wait a bit.
This is not a final if you don't wait a bit.
So what I hear, it's a battle for the second place in general standings, because it is only 1 point between them, between Erikas and Alan. So yeah, it is all about this battle.
3 points for be right. Only 3
Three?
points.
3? So okay.
Yeah.
But maybe when you go with quality points, it will change something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, but 3 points is just nothing.
Yeah, to be or not to be.
Christophe Ripina, the first place of the final standing.
Yeah, just right after Hockenheim. Just we know that Christophe take a first place, but right now it is battle for the second place of general standings of Drift Corner Grand Prix.
Yeah, everything is on the track right now. And the big ignition for Milan Hein and Erikas. Don't take so much risk and stay on the door of Alan. Very close from him, but a big mistake from him. He lost some speed for keeping on. And Alan make a mental lead run. Very close to the wall.
Yeah, what I can say, I think Erikas was trying too hard and did some mistakes as a chase driver. especially at that long fart outside zone. He almost reinitiated right there, but let's see as they're switching sides. The battle of the second place in general standings, and the winner of today.
Big indignation for the boss driver. Erika try everything to make a mistake for Alan, but Alan is in the door of Erika's. Alan knows very well how to be in this position, in chase position. Look at this, Brian is very, very close to Erika's.
As they're crossing the line almost door to door.
What a final run! What a final run! And the winner is Alan Hein, of course!
So Alan Hines gets the win today, and he will be second in general scoreboard, so Erika's will be third. Awesome runs, awesome competition, I don't know what to say, just door to door. Whoa, amazing one.
That's one we want to see on the track. Very close. Yeah, this is give me goosebumps, you know.
Yeah, me too, I'm just hyped. It was just amazing to see how skillful these guys are, what they can do and at the track. Wow, just amazing. Okay, so maybe we'll take Alan to our Discord. Wait a bit.
I'm looking actually I'm looking for this. You'll be faster than me, but I don't see him on Discord actually.
Where is he? Come on. No jeżeli możesz, to daj.
Here we go. I see Alan and voice English.
Okay,
I will ask him and switch me back, okay?
No, stay here.
Okay.
Hello, Alan, you're with us?
I shut down the mic. You need to, because you don't have the push to talk. And there is, I think, Alan can talk. Alan, are you here?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, hello. What a win, Alan, at Modello. What a win. And you know, I'm not on the track for honoring you, so I'm in a commentator for honoring you. I have some question. Of course, we see the first battle of the top 32, and it was a bit some mistake. Did you lose your concentration after this?
Yeah, man, that was I don't know what happened there, right? So, you know, I did my lead run, and I noticed that Kemmel wasn't really behind me, but I didn't really think it was a 10-0. So I went in with the intention, okay, let's do a good chase run. And I'm not sure what happened. Just initiated, and I must have either I was just going a little bit too fast, or maybe he was going too slow. I'm not really sure. So I take the blame on that. I completely agree with that call, but I was very, very lucky to get the one more time with that. So yeah, that was a quick yeah.
And I have the second things to say to you. Right now, you are on the second place for the final standing of Drift Corner Grand Prix. What you feeling about this?
Yeah, so heading into it, I knew Ericus was at least 1 point heading into Modello, and after qualifying, I checked the standings and I realized it was 3 points. So it was like, you know, when Sylvester went up against Ericus there in the top 4, I thought that, oh man, this, you know, all I have to do is just, you know, finish ahead of Ericus, maybe just get into the final. Or maybe just finish ahead of him in third, and I'd guarantee, you know, the spot. But yeah, seeing him going into the final and then knowing I had to get into the final and then beat him to be able to finish second overall was yeah, a bit of a pressure.
Yeah, it was very, very close. And we see you on the track. You are very mental on the lead position with a lot of proximity with the wall. How do you make this? How do you train on this track for make this everything good? There is no big mistake from you when you are on the lead position. How do you train yourself for this?
Yeah, see, so like last season, I had a little bit more time. So the month I was training was, I mean, but after the last, let's say if, this event was Modello last year, I would have been training straight away for the next event. However, I haven't really had the time with competing in real life and doing some other like virtual drift championships. So I've been trying to balance everything. So really, the first time I drove on Modello was Monday evening, and then what I do is I join the real server. I take note of all the settings like the track temperature, the ambient temperature, and then I go into the private server, my offline mode, and set the same
Of course, yeah.
characteristics, and then just do as many back-to-back runs and just try and nail a qualifying line. Because to me, like whatever about having awesome chase runs, but having amazing lead runs and knowing, oh man, I nailed that is really big to me. So I take a lot of pride in my lead runs, and I always try to qualify as high. And I qualified third, and I was like, oh man, I just want the first place. I haven't qualified first this season yet, so
Okay.
that kind of sucks. I was like, oh. So yeah, look, I'm really happy because this has broken my bad streak of luck I've been having recently, and yeah, just for me, is just keep trying to do the same thing over and over again, and just trying to not mess with the car too much, and that type of stuff.
Very cool. Thank you, Alan. I don't have some question to ask you. Maybe Mikey have some question. And if you want to say something today,
Yeah. I'm just
Mikey
amazed
have a question.
how you did this. And I'm really curious how you're feeling about the weekend, because I believe you're driving in real life.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny, right? But we're heading into IDC this Saturday, and I'm fighting for third place in the championship. Behind me is like all the all my buddies, like my Group D teammate Mike Fitz, and we got Paul McCarthy who drives the yellow 836, and we've got Mark McBurney who's like a 400 horsepower
Yeah, of course.
SR20. It's very close between us. I think there's only a maximum of 10 points. So going into that, and then we have James Dean, Peter Vinchek, then we have Bagsy and Matt Carter and the Shanahan brothers coming in. So it's kind of like it's going to be tough for me, I suppose, to try and maintain that overall championship third spot. But I'm willing, hoping for the best, and hopefully we get a great result. And then I've entered myself in for Drift Masters on Sunday. So we'll see, if we have enough tires left over, I'll try and do Drift Masters, and that for me is just as much fun. And try and I don't know, maybe mess some European drivers up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Try and go for some doors and stuff on that. But yeah, for me, Drift Masters Sunday is just a bit of fun, but the real story for me is Saturday and just trying to get that third spot in the championship.
So
Hopefully the best for the
good luck
next.
for the Saturday, and congrats of today's winning and the second place in the general standing. So thank you, man.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
And just
Brian,
for finish,
yeah.
if you have one
Brian
thing to
is also
say.
with us.
Yeah, I see we
Hi,
have
guys.
Brian, but Brian need to go on Push to talk with us. That I was saying, Alan, if you have one thing to say, it's free to you. Say it.
Oh yeah, so I just wanted to thank all you guys for running this championship, Matty, Mackie, and you guys for commentating. It's awesome to have you guys doing all this stuff, and of course Matt Chick for doing the tracks. And I'm pretty sure there's lots of people behind the scenes that I don't know who do all the stuff. So big thanks to you guys. I just want to thank like all my amazing partners like Project Academy and stuff. Like, to be honest, realistically, the main reason why Project Academy got involved was because of all this esports drifting stuff. So thank you guys for hosting it and then live streaming it to get me that opportunity. So yeah, big thanks to Project Academy, obviously V2 Tires and all my amazing partners, Group D, Origin Labo, and Drift Motorsport. We've got a great group of people, and yeah, just trying to merge the distance between esports and the real stuff, and try and get a great combination between both has been an interesting thing for me. And yeah, esports is my second or half with real stuff, so we'll try and keep pushing it and try and see where we can take this amazing drift sport on the game.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alan. Thank you.
I think this go right in the hearts of the staff. Thank you very much, Alan.
So yeah, we have Brian with us, or no?
Yeah, we have Brian again.
How's things, dude?
Hello, how are you feeling about today?
Yeah, it was a great round. Obviously, Modello is a course I know well in real, so I actually did about 5 minutes practice yesterday before qualifying, managed to make it in, and then just kind of got more and more comfortable as the battles went on today, and went out to Alan in the semis, but it's probably I think the first run went one more time. That's probably one of the best runs I've done, like chasing leads, so can't be happier than that, and just pushed a bit too hard maybe on the second one and kind of hit his door. But yeah, podium, you'll never be disappointed with a podium.
But he's a third place.
Hey, when you don't get many, you can't be too picky.
And just a question: when the one more time come against Alan Heim, how do you feel the pressure? Because you make a mistake on him, but how was the pressure at this time?
No, kind of the opposite, to be honest with you. You feel a bit of pressure in the first one, but bring it to one more time. I'd known I'd kind of counted myself well, I'd driven well, so I was proud of the drives I'd done in that. So the second one, it's like, okay, look, just push a bit harder. I like, you're going to have to do something special to beat Alan. So I'd always prefer to put it in my own hands and see if I can pull it off, rather than kind of just stay back a little bit and see if he does what he normally does. So I went out giving it my best, and yeah, happy with that.
So very cool, because we have two Irish drivers on the podium for Modello, and this is the minimum you can make for for your country.
Yeah, we got to represent when it's in Modello. So, and this track is, I think I said it before, but this track does feel very similar to real life, kind of how to drive it. So I don't know if it's a big advantage or not, because in reality, online, probably everyone in the comp gets to do thousands upon thousands of laps in practice. But still, I think me and Alan know this track from real life. It has to be a bit of an advantage.
It's very cool. If you have one thing to say today, say it.
Yeah, just, I suppose, thanks to all the organizers and everything. I think it's great. These online comps are great, and I couldn't encourage people to get involved. It's great practice if you're trying to compete in real life. If you're an aspiring guy who wants to compete in real life, it's great practice, because you can drive online all you want, but I think experiencing those, the pressure of qualifying, the nerves of a battle, the mental, is this guy fast? Do I need to push against this guy? That kind of stuff, it's brilliant experience for that. And, even if you don't want to compete in real life, it's good fun. Competing is always fun. So I think it's long may it live, and hopefully it goes from strength to strength.
Thank you very much, Brian, for this. Thank you for the staff. And if you're somebody have something to say, it's right now.
I think it's all.
Yeah. Thank you, all of the competitors this season, and that was just amazing trip through all Driftmasters tracks this year. And we are sure we're waiting for the next season of Drift Corner Grand Prix, and yes, we will post an info when we will know something about it. So stay tuned, watch our Facebook or website, and we will post about everything to keep you updated. So that will be it for me. So thank you guys, and see you next season.
Yeah, see you next season very fast, of course.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.